Hi everybody, this is Sean. Welcome back to my channel. Please press the like button, subscribe, share, and comment. I appreciate all the kind words and I appreciate the dialogue. Thank you everyone for your support. In today's video, I'm going to do something different. I've been doing some reviews on some law enforcement products, private security related products across the few years that I've been on YouTube, but I'm going to try something different. I'm going to step outside of my comfort zone and talk about some medical supplies. And I'll talk about this Blizzard IFAK blanket in a minute. So anyhow, I don't have any EMT experience, EMS experience. I took the TECCLEO course, that stands for Tactical Emergency Casualty Care course. And this was a course that is certified by the National Association of EMTs, NAEMT. This course was given by my good friend, Randy Nunez from Global Veterans. Towards the beginning of May, I took the class and he did have a lot of products to showcase. And a lot of these products came from Safeguard Medical. There was tourniquets, there was these blanks, these survival blankets. There's some other products that I'll review shortly, but I want to talk about this blanket that is heating me up right now. Anyhow, so this is called the Blizzard IFAK blanket. This blanket is rather large and it's something different. I'm pretty sure that you've seen these emergency blankets in the stores. They're like really small and they look like aluminum foil, or they have this shiny appearance. This is something that is, in my opinion, revolutionary. It's something that I think can actually work in a survival situation. This is the BPS-47 model, and I'll leave in the description box below, I'll leave some information on this product. And this product is rather large. I think that you can even fit two people that are in shape, even a larger individual, in this blanket. Now, the product dimensions, and I'm looking at the product sheet right now because I can't remember off the top of my head. Once again, I'm not used to doing these types of medical related product reviews, but the blanket's rather huge. It's 3 by 6. It's 3.6 feet by 5.1 feet. Once again, it's 3.6 feet by 5.1 feet. Now, that covers a significant amount of one's body, obviously depending on how tall you are. I mean, if you're 5'4" or 5'6" or 6 foot, I think your legs are going to pop up if you cover your head. I mean, if you're covering your whole head like this, then yeah, obviously your feet are going to pop up. But if you're just covering this area right here, you might actually fit depending on how large you are. Now, this is an interesting thing. In Randy's class, I noticed that he had a package up front, and I'm always curious on what he has. I go through all the things that he has laid out on the tables, on the breaks, and I saw this very small package, and I kept thinking, what is it? And he ended up opening it up, and this came out of it, this huge blanket. Now, I'm not in a video studio where I can just stand up and show you everything, but I mean, it is large, right? And the product dimensions, the package dimensions. So this is how small the package is. It's 6.7 inches by 4.3 inches by 1 inch. So once again, 6.7 inches by 4.3 inches by 1 inch. That's the package dimensions. It's a small, guys, the longest it is, it's 6.7. It's a small package, but it expands to 3.6 feet by 5.1 feet. This is pretty neat. Now, this is said to have 2 layers, and I'll talk about the layer system in a bit. Now, some of you might be wondering, why would I need a blanket like this? Well, you would need a blanket like this to avoid a hypothermia situation. Let's just say you lose a lot of blood. Your body might go into shock. You can use something like this, or you can administer this blanket to somebody who has shock. Now, sorry guys, I'm getting a little bit itchy because Randy had his canine in here, Raya, I'm not usually allergic to her, but for some reason, something came onto the blanket. Anyhow, don't mind me. So what this does is, so about the layer system, right? This has a thermal layer system of 2. And what this is basically the equivalent of the thermal resistance is equivalent to a medium weight sleeping bag. And by the way, I'm heating up. I have my air conditioning set at 76 right now, and I'm starting to sweat. I mean, this is actually working. And what this 2-layer system does, well, the rating is 5.5, 7.5 TOG ratings, and that's the thermal resistance ratings. I don't know what organization uses that, but there is a national organization that uses that rating system, and sleeping bags are within that system, but it is equivalent to a medium weight sleeping bag. This is the two layer system, and I'm heating up like pretty fast right now. Let me talk about, so what the cells do here, the 2-layer system, is it basically traps air. The escaping air that's escaping right now, it's pretty warm from my body, and I just feel like it's radiating back, but it's trapping air. And the reason why it's like elastic, so basically every time I do this, like I'm going wide or I'm moving it like this, it's like flexing like back and forth. And the reason why it does that is so that it flexes back into your body. And I think in essence, it also helps you retain the heat because it's like flexing back toward the body. It actually hugs your body. And then what this metal coating here does is it actually reflects the heat. What I like about this is it's patient care friendly. So what you could end up doing is, so right here is some adhesive, right? And this is so hard to show while I'm in this camera position, but if I were to lay down, I could tape everything together like this, and somebody who's treating me can just easily open it up through the adhesive. And most of the emergency security blankets that I've seen, they don't have this. Once again, this is something that I'm gonna end up buying. I've seen it anywhere from $20 to like $50, depending on where you go. Now this was provided by Safeguard Medical. Safeguard Medical is a vendor who specializes in emergency medical equipment. I like it. It's windproof, it's waterproof, and I am sweating up a storm, you guys. Well, I'm not sweating, but I could just feel my body getting a lot warmer. I like the fact that like this doesn't feel like a plastic bag is over me. It just feels different. I've never actually covered myself in an emergency blanket before, but it just feels like it's something that would work. And maybe more comfortable than the other products. I know it's expensive. It's like between $20 and $40, maybe $50. The average price I saw was about $25. But this is something that you want in your car. I mean, if there's a windstorm, a blizzard, obviously you want like the warm blanket, maybe like a wool blanket, but wouldn't it be neat if you can put this underneath the wool blanket in case of an emergency situation and be able to rewarm yourself, being able to prevent hypothermia? Wouldn't it be neat to prevent shock on a rather large individual? So I'm gonna end up buying something like this pretty soon. But otherwise, I think it's great. They do have the orange color because Randy's a former Ranger. He likes the Ranger green. But I saw the orange one. I'll probably end up getting the orange. But the package is rather small. It's like one of these smaller packages. I mean, it looks like, I think the 47 model is so hard to show you guys, but it'd be this one right here. I mean, it's just packaged in a small 6.7 by 43 by 1 inch package, a small little package that turns into something like this. All right, guys, so that's all I got. If you guys have any questions, concerns, let me know in the description box below. If there's any links or information, product information to help you out, I'll leave that information. That's all I got. All right, guys, take care.